From the late 50s to the early 90s, Smithville Highway was the Strip, a place to have fun, blare your music, and catch some old friends and make some new ones. If you grew up in Warren or surrounding counties, you remember riding the Strip, and definitely the first vehicle you drove. For me, it was a 1983 Buick Regal. I know, chick magnet. But since the mid-90s, the Strip has laid pretty dormant. But in 2012, the Strip came back to life at least once a year for a great cause, Meals on Wheels. From cash to checks to cans, people have turned out in droves to pay back to this community for those that are less fortunate. So we are back to the Strip in 2016. Welcome into BLTV Channel 6. I'm your host for tonight, Brian Kell, with a cast of many behind the scenes that we'll be talking about later on. This is a fun night, a night that folks look forward to every year, to pack what used to be a 2-lane street into a 4-lane and try to get as many vehicles on it as possible for a fantastic cause. Tens of thousands of dollars have been raised over the past 5 years to Meals on Wheels here in Warren County, and tonight looks to be no exception from what we see both on our camera down low and our bucket cam. One of our BLTV, one of our Ben Lomond Connect trucks has a camera perched high above the Strip here this afternoon. So if you're driving down here and you happen to be watching Channel 6, but you're going to be driving on down, give us a wave, and we'd love to be able to get away from you and to catch your vehicle and your family, as this has turned into such a family-friendly event in 2016, and for all the years after that. Senator Janice Bowling just going by with her vehicle, and this has been one of those times of the year that folks have really turned out, like we said, from families to friends getting together, getting an old vehicle back out or getting a new one. My 83 Buick Regal, not around anymore, but that's okay. It served its purpose, right? But a lot of folks have gone back and gotten some classic vehicles, buffed them up, polished them, and got them out here tonight. Even if they didn't buff up and polish, just a chance for some people to relive some great memories of riding this piece of Warren County that brings back so many great memories, and we're glad to bring it to you here on BLTV Channel 6. So enjoy the next couple hours here on BLTV Channel 6, and we'll be bringing you interviews, we'll be bringing you all kinds of information on this special event. So just kick back and enjoy, and maybe even come on down, give it a lap or two. And like we said, they have the organizers for this event have set up down at the Foodland Plus parking lot, and so you can go down there, drop off a check, drop off some cans if you so choose. I know it goes to a fantastic cause and has really helped revitalize, like we said, a great charity here in Warren County, and that's Meals on Wheels. So like we said, kick back and enjoy this great event. We'll be bringing you some great interviews and some great talk, and if you can, come on down and enjoy this. And if you're watching this on a tape delay basis, make sure that you're kind of locking that date in 2017. I know that they've got a great Facebook page, the Back to the Strip event. Look for Back to the Strip 2017 by the time this airs again, and you can make plans to be able to come down here and, like we said, enjoy the festivities. And I almost said food, but you're right. There's a lot of places up and down through here that have got some special things going on with food. In fact, one just passed right now. It says free barbecue and hamburgers at Foodland and hot dogs. So like we said, just a great event, a chance to catch old friends, and like we said, make some new ones. So that really hasn't changed since, like we said, the late 50s and also the early 90s, except for it's just, like we said, once a year. Some classic cars coming down through here, especially this one just passed by, kind of an old tow truck. But like we said, bringing you some great talk tonight here on BLTV Channel 6. Local programming that you can find nowhere else but through Ben Lomond Connect and BLTV. We'll be back with more as we give you the sights and sounds of the 2016 Back to the Strip event.
So that was oftentimes the introduction to a new girlfriend or boyfriend for a lot of folks riding the Strip. So tonight, a lot of people here showing some very nice vehicles. A lot of people just here for the nostalgia. So it's a fun event. I know some folks or whatever are a little concerned about the police presence and stuff here tonight, but we just want everybody to be safe. So, you know, buckle up, be safe, have fun. That's what it's all about anyway.
Well, I know you mentioned some great, as we're getting a lot of folks coming by through here, some great reasons to be down here. One of the reasons you're down here is I've noticed you got some bags with you.
I do. It's, you know, it's always a great fundraising event as well, not just for riding the Strip and showing off your car, but raising some food for some much needed charities. And the food bank and Meals on Wheels are always needing. As much as our society has wealth and influence and lots of things out there that we take for granted, there's a lot of folks out there that are in need. We have 47 million people in America living in poverty. And you know, as affluent as our society is, there's always a reason to give back. And I think this is even a greater reason right now, as Chris Terry and the whole Ride the Strip team have come up with a great concept to raise money for a great charity. And you know, we can't give enough, I think. So it's not just about having the fun, but it's also got an undercurrent there, and that undercurrent is that, you know, we do have people in need, and for those folks that ride the Strip, if they'll come by and drop off some food, drop off, you know, canned item here, or some donations, even buying the t-shirts is a contribution toward the event. So it's a great thing.
I've named a couple of your hats that you wear: educator, also mayor, but also one that's very dear to your heart is county historian. And besides all the cars that are here, it brings back memories for me and many others of some of the great classic businesses that have been located along this area, from down on one end all the way down to the other.
It is, and I'm old school, so I was here when they built this shopping center over here. Now that Stewart's is gone, you know, that was a landmark piece of history as well. But even the McMinnville Plaza sign that's been here since '65 is iconic. It's as iconic as the Vegas sign is in Nevada. So Ken's Drive-In down here and Dairyland down on the other end. I mean, that was the turnaround places before McDonald's was here. And so, you know, there has been a lot of businesses come and go, filling stations, businesses of all kinds. But, you know, for every business that's left, we've had 2 or 3 take their place. So it's always good. This will be new memories. Crystal's over there is a new memory for those kids that are under 15 years of age, and they may remember the little gold-looking yellow thing standing over a tower, which used to be the Crystals. So,
yes, absolutely.
And before Crystals, you know, we had Dairy Queen right over here as well that did the little burgers. So a lot of history here for me, for sure.
You know, a lot of folks, we've talked about all the great reasons why this goes on, Meals on Wheels, chances to do this, but you know what? Though a lot of folks from surrounding counties both used to come in back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and even early 90s, and come back for this too. It's a big event.
It is a big event, and you know, it just started from a couple of Facebook postings, and it's just grown, and so it's as much hassle as it sometimes looks like it is. I think most people have a great time, and you know, not too many people, you know, burning rubber and making things unsafe. We just want everybody to have fun, and you know, and the police are here to make sure that people are safe, and that's our number one priority. We don't need anyone hurt, so we just want people to have fun. Chris Terry, you know, they've worked really hard. He and his whole crew, Mary and Rob and the whole bunch you know, have just done an outstanding job again this year. The car show out at the fairgrounds was wonderful today, and you know, raised a lot of money out there as well. So you know, Chris has got a soft spot in his heart for his city, as we all do. We all love McMinnville, we all love Warren County, and we're all here to make sure that you know, we continue on with the quest to make it even bigger and better and improve the quality of life for everyone. So from the humblest of people to the people out here in $60,000 and $70,000 vehicles cruising up and down the Strip showing their stuff. So it's a great thing.
Well said, sir. We'll let you get your food off to Meals on Wheels, and thank you for dropping by BLTV Channel
always,
6.
and thank you for BLT for covering this again. So, you know, it is a great event, and I think people love that. They're not able to come out and watch this. They love watching it on TV after the fact. and so it's fun. So you see the smiling faces and the waves and the shouts, and everybody's having a good time. So thank you for all that you do to help promote McMinnville. It's a team effort. We just got in Jet Setter magazine, we got named the 8th coolest city, and so so this is part of that coolness. I think that permeates all the folks that are here, and we all promote it, whether we know we do or not. So just participating in this event is making it happen as well. So thank y'all.
Mayor Jimmy Haley, Back to the Strip 2016 will take you literally back to the Strip right now. 2016 Back to the Strip event. Brian Kell, BLTV Channel 6, and we have with us Dustin Mooneyham. Dustin, tell us about this awesome ride we've got here.
This is a 1949 Plymouth Special Deluxe. It's the original 218 flathead, 3 on the tree. It's been repainted, the upholstery's been redone. It's a pretty cool ride, man.
This is awesome. How long have you had this vehicle?
About a year now, tinkering on and on and off. It's pretty cool. The old AC, pretty much. Redneck air conditioning right there. Letting the air in.
Good deal. Upholstery. I know that Mark's getting some shots on the inside there too.
All reupholstered. Parts of the dash are being re-chrome.
Dare we ask how much you put into this vehicle? I'm not even going to get into that right now. That's right. Well, it looks gorgeous. This is unbelievable. And you said you've had this for a few years so far.
Yeah.
Okay. Good deal. It's a great vehicle to bring out here and put it on the strip, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We've been out at the car show, throwing in, pitching in donations all day. Me and the kids, we've had a great time with the family today.
Good deal. And we've heard some talk about that earlier as far as the car show that was going on. Pretty good turnout out there and pretty good event. I know they've added that last year, came back this year. So you participated. Good stuff out there, right?
Yes, sir. Sure did. It was a lot of fun. People brought a lot of their animals out there. They had the local Humane Society out there taking up donations. Lots of great stuff out there, man. Beautiful cars, beautiful cars. I think the top donation they had out there was nearly $4,000 on the vehicle.
Wow.
So it's a big turnout this year.
Good deal. Well, what a vehicle to bring out here. The weather's been fantastic too.
Awesome. Absolutely incredible. Perfect day for this.
And we ought to mention too that Dustin's got a special connection to us here at BLTV Channel 6. His brother, Matt Mooneyham, is punching the stuff in the background with us. He's one of our great hands we've got out here and hard workers at BLTV Channel 6. You got a good one there in your brother, Matt.
Absolutely. You're not joking.
Got to brag on him on the air, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dustin, thank you so much for bringing your vehicle out here and showing it to us. We thank so much. And we'll be back with more interviews in just a bit. We'll take you back to the Strip 2016 here on BLTV Channel 6. BLTV Channel 6, Back to the Strip 2016 edition, and we've got a fine edition here. David Martin, also Luke Martin. David's from Manchester. Tell us about your vehicle, David.
It's a 1970 Volkswagen Chop Top, and it's got a 1600cc engine in it. Kind of runs.
Kind of runs.
Yeah, kind of. It won't idle, but it'll go down the road.
I understand. This is great, though. I love that you've got all different makes and models, and they come in all sizes out here, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen quite a few different cars.
Yeah. Now tell us, as far as have you first time coming back to the Strip, or okay?
Yeah, first time.
Your thoughts on it?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. A lot of people here. A lot of cool cars, old cars.
Absolutely. Well, Luke, I know that you're a Floridian, and I kind of asked you before we started getting on air. I said, probably not as big as what they've got down in Florida as far as this area down through here, but you said, it's not too bad.
Well, it's big. I was shocked. I didn't think it was gonna be as big. So, I mean, it's nice weather and all, and it's big. I didn't think it was gonna be this big. I was shocked. So this is my first time too. So
Great. Well, guys, thanks so much for coming by. We appreciate you bringing your vehicle by, and y'all enjoy the rest of the night. Yeah.
we'll build all the parts around this, the hood, the fenders, and everything. So that's what we do. We're actually just doing that today before we came here. So it's kind of cool. So.
That is awesome, guys. That's a great story. Thanks so much, and appreciate you guys dropping by. Enjoy Back to the Strip, okay? All right, David, Luke, thanks so much. Yeah, you guys too. We'll take you back to the Strip right now.
We okay?
BLTV Channel 6, Brian Kell, inside the Reels to Rental Studios. So I had to introduce myself. I'm not Raymond Adcock, but this is David Williams, though. Dave, good to have you here. Back to
Well,
the Strip.
good
I
to
don't want
see
to
you.
have you drop
Hey,
any
we're
of this stuff
good.
here. But we'd be, with Back to the Strip going on, you go back to some early riding strip days for you, I guess.
Hey, go back for a little while. I can remember when it was a two-lane strip out
I
here.
can
so,
too. I can too.
You know, and Roma was here in the corner, and
I'm there with you.
You know,
I'm there with you.
We really appreciated all them good memories that come from the strip, and this is such a great event for our families here in Warren County, especially our elderly.
Yes. And I have to ask you, though, give me a vehicle, if not your first vehicle, that you remember riding out there on the strip.
It was a 1976 Ford F-150.
Okay.
Black with orange stripes even, so it worked out pretty well, you know.
Excellent.
Some of them needs to be, you know, remembered well. It's one thing I was sort of missing. I'm not seeing as many classics this year.
I don't know. It could be the night is young though, right? So we got a chance to be able to see some maybe when the sun goes completely down. There's when maybe the classic stuff rolls out.
That's what we're hoping. Of
Yeah.
course, you know, I was talking to Matt. He said how good the car show was at the fairgrounds.
Yes.
But you know, the thing of it is while we're stuck here at Reels to Rentals, is the car industry has always been great to movies, and
Yes.
we thought we'd talk about a few great movies that deal with cars.
I think it's a perfect idea when they pitched this and they said, "What about that?" I said, "This is a great idea." You being Northside Video, longtime owner, you've seen them kind of come and go through there. Give us a list of the top vehicles in movie history.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we start with number 10?
Okay.
This is off of 2 or 3 different lists as we talked about before we went on the air. But what surprised me was it was a Transformers movie from 2007.
Okay.
You know, debuted that brand new Camaro that we've seen so many of.
I was going to say that was a big hit with a lot of people. That grossed a lot of dollars too, and a lot of eyes on that vehicle.
Yeah, there's no telling how many yellow Camaros was sold from Bumblebee right there in that
exactly.
movie. You know.
Yes, that yellow. I think it was a yellow Camaro.
Yeah,
Correct? Yeah.
yeah. And was reading something. They said that they only give them one to do the movie with, so they said
Wow.
don't scratch it.
Yeah.
You know. But you know, then we go into some of the classic stuff like Gone in 60 Seconds back there in 1970.
Yes.
You know, one of the great car chase movies.
Absolutely. Was that the one that had Nicolas Cage in it?
Well,
Or am I getting it confused
no.
with Neat?
Nicolas Cage, they did the remake of Gone in 60 with him.
That's it. So
Him
you're
and
going back.
Angelina
You're
Jolie.
going back to the original, like
Yeah,
okay.
back to the
There
original
we go.
time. So that was it was a fun movie. Of course, we look at it now with all the high definition and things, and we're like,
True.
that sort of looks cheesy. But you know, we do see these cars out here, and you know, I just enjoy seeing a lot of these people bringing out and tagging their own vehicles for this back to the strip.
It is. Now the next movie you've got for us, you've worked in a little Sylvester Stallone with us, haven't you, on this one?
Hey, we tried to slip right in with Sylvester Stallone and David Carradine on the Death Race.
Okay.
2000. For those that don't remember it, you know, it's not Jason Statham's remake of it, but
Gotcha, yes.
you know, running over pedestrians was just part of the game in that one. So
Yes.
I'm glad we did not go to that in the year 2000.
True,
You
very
know,
true.
But
And I think you go from that one to a movie with death also in the title again.
with Death again, you know, Quentin Tarantino back with Death Proof. Kurt Russell's in it. Some really unusual vehicles that come through that movie. You know, it was not your basic Quentin Tarantino film. So
Yeah.
of course, anything he does is not normal.
I was going to
so,
say it's not. It's not. But the next one you've got to mention a franchise that has just been. It's meant cajillions of dollars to the movie industry. Tell us about Fast and
Hey,
Furious.
Fast and Furious. Of course, you know, we've seen all the small engine Japanese type cars that we pulled through there. And of course, at the very end, when Vin Diesel pulled out the 1970 Charger, which I have seen a couple Chargers out here. Now, I don't know if it's the 1970 models or not, but it was pretty good out here seeing them.
The next one you've got on your list is one that I just watched about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Tell us about Le Mans.
You know, hey, Steve McQueen, you cannot go wrong with a
No.
great racing movie, you know, especially the formula racing that was done in that film. And, you know, that probably doesn't fall into any of our normal vehicles around this area.
True.
But I think that people need to stop, take a look at it, and enjoy it.
The next movie you've got is one that I'm not familiar with. So tell us, for those that don't know of.
The Vanishing Point.
Okay.
You know, that one there, also Dodge Chargers.
Okay.
The great chase scene in it. For those of you that the ending with the bulldozer in the middle of the road and the ruining of
Okay.
some wonderful cars made during that movie. So, very fun movie though to watch.
Okay, and I think we're following this up with yet another movie. I need to watch more car movies. Tell us about the next one on the list.
Well, it's, you know, goes back to just one of them fun bank robbery movies.
Okay.
Dirty Mary and Crazy Larry.
Huh. Okay.
You know, that's another one that it surprised me too on this list, because I was thinking, well, that one didn't really exactly hit in there like I thought, but
Right.
It did a good job.
Okay.
Brought back the high movies, high action.
Yes. Now the next one you're talking is one that is very well acclaimed and I think very well reviewed over the years. Simply put, Rush.
Rush. You know, Ron Howard come out. It was one of the ones that we have reviewed on Reels to Rentals actually, because it's probably the newest film on this list. Just a great movie, great Indy Formula racing.
Right.
Of course, and then it dealt with how people overcome a lot of things, and driving cars would be some real great therapy.
Well, I don't know about therapy for this next movie, but you might need therapy after watching any number of the ones that have come out. When you say 2 words, you know it's going to deal with some crazy cars. Mad Max.
Hey, you know, everything from the very first one to the Road Warrior to this newest Mad Max that was nominated for numerous Academy Awards, you know. But probably from the 1973 Ford Focus that was in that Mad Max movie with the big blower out the hood and things, you
Yes.
know, Mel Gibson in his heyday.
Yep.
You know, it was just great. And you watched and seen a whole lot of unusual vehicles set from the land down under.
And unusual hair for Tina Turner too in Beyond Thunderdome.
It sure was, you know, sure was.
But that last one that came out knocked Mike's socks off. It was fantastic. If you haven't seen Fury Road, it's a fantastic film and worthy of every one of the awards it was nominated
Right.
for. Great
And you know,
movie.
the great thing of it is it's got Elvis Presley's granddaughter as one of the girls
I did
in
not
it.
know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, just in case you've been tallying here on your fingers here and said, well, they've got to 10, and we've left some other movies out, and one of which that I brought up today. We've got more than
We
just
sure do.
10. We've got kind of some other great ones. Tell us,
Right.
just kick it off with the next ones
Well,
here.
you know, the American Graffiti,
Classic.
you know,
Absolute classic.
you know, probably the first time we can really remember seeing Harrison Ford in a film.
Yep.
And of course, that co-starred in the movie was the 1932 Ford. You know, that took every award and won every race in the movie. So
That sent those baby boomers back, didn't it?
It
Right there.
sure
It
did.
was just a really, really great flick.
you know, and of course, we got, and I've not seen one out here tonight.
Okay.
But we've not seen Smokey and the Bandits Pontiac.
We've not. I've seen some Trans Ams out here, or I've seen one, but I haven't. But you're right. What a great! I mean, the sales for those cars had to go through the roof after that movie was coming out.
There is no telling how many Pontiacs were
I wanted
sold.
one. I was 7 years old or whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Well, and it was a big hit here in McMinnville because up at the Park Theater, they were lined up all the way around the block
Wow.
waiting to get in to see it. And the same thing with American Graffiti.
Mm-hmm.
Car movies are just a part of American history.
Yes. And do we have anything? Oh, well, then we've got another classic.
Hey, you know, we go back to Steve McQueen again
Got to put
and Bullet.
Bullet.
You know, 1968 Mustang, there's no telling how many vehicles were sold all
No.
across America. And I really thought that they did a great job when they brought back the look of the Mustang and brought it back to that look.
I'm telling you, I think that was definitely one of those situations to where what some would say the greatest car chase maybe in movie history.
Hey,
To be debated, but
That's right.
definitely up there.
But I think that, you know, anything, when we see great American muscle cars, we think about Bullet, we think about, you know, the American Graffiti, even the Fast and Furious when he pulls it out there at the very end. So,
Well, we've talked about a lot of cars here with Dave, and Dave, I guess the best thing to do is some of these cars we've talked about. Well, let's go back to the strip and see if we can see some of those
let's
that we've
see if
talked
we
about.
can.
Special thanks to David Williams, Reels to Rentals, Northside Video. You can catch him and Raymond here on BLTV Channel 6. Thanks so much for coming
Hey,
in here.
thank
I know you got a handful here,
Uh-huh.
but there you go.
Hey, we're good.
All right, back to the strip, 2016. I think we are lit. Check 1, 2. BLTV Channel 6, Brian Kell along with Billy McDaniel from Dunlap. Billy, welcome to Back to the Strip. Is this your first time here?
No, it's the second time.
Okay, good deal. Did you come last year?
Yes. No, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Well, you got brought in here. Obviously, this caught some of our folks' attention. Tell us about this vehicle. Let's step over here. Well, that way we can really get a good look at it.
It's a 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air. I've had it for about almost 2 years now. I redone the whole car by myself, painted it, done the interior, done all the frame work, all the brake work, motor work, everything like that. It was a pretty nice old car, but it's a good driver.
It looks excellent, especially for events like this too, right?
Oh, yeah, we enjoy it. We get out. We've been to Winchester today and everything in it. So we put probably about 200 something miles on it today.
Excellent, excellent. Do we want to get into how much money you've kind of put into this to restore it?
About 26,000.
It looks great. I mean, it money well spent. It really is fantastic here. I'm trying to think too. Was there something special about this vehicle that said this needs to be one that I really want to put a lot of time and effort into?
55's always been my favorite.
Okay.
I like the 55 over any of the 56, 57s. They're just, I don't know, they just stand out to me.
Well, the good thing is we got through talking about a lot of classic cars and how maybe they were going to roll out as the sun went down, and I think you've taken us back to a very classic car and a classic moment here, sir. Billy McDaniel from Dunlap. He's at Back to the Strip. We're going to send you back to the Strip, okay?
That's right.
Billy's heading back to the Strip. We are too. BLTV Channel 6. two, and I'll wait on one. BLTV Channel 6, Brian Kell here with you live, Back to the Strip 2016. I'm here with Larry Parker from Smart Station. Welcome to Back to the Strip, Larry.
Yeah, glad to be here.
You've got a fantastic car that I know Greg Smart ended up catching over here. Tell us about this nice ride.
Well, I just got it built about a month ago, finishing it up. I still like a little on the interior. I got the interior out there now, but all the outside's finished. I did all the paint and all the mechanic work and everything on it.
Well, you got some special people in the vehicle too. Your daughter, Layra, and then and grandson,
Yeah,
Eli. So it looks like they're having a fun. This is 3 generations out here riding the Strip.
yeah.
Good deal. This looks like this would be a great vehicle to, like you said, take out with events with the family and just enjoy a slow ride.
Yeah, we enjoy it. Yeah,
Good deal.
yeah.
Good.
I'm gonna drive it and use it quite a bit.
Awesome. Good deal. Now,
It's
do we?
not gonna sit in the garage.
No. When you got something this nice, you definitely want to get it out and use
Yeah, I
it.
built it to have fun with.
Was there anything special that said I want to be able to do something with this vehicle as opposed to others?
I've always owned 57 Chevrolets ever since I was about 16 years old.
Okay.
I've had a lot of them.
So it's just a special. What is it about this car that you love?
I just always liked the 57, you know, just everything about it. The way they drive, the way they handle, the way they look.
Right. Well, good deal. Well, Larry, we're going to let you get Layra and Eli back out on the Strip. Thank you so much for coming by BLTV Channel 6.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
All right. So Larry and Brian, we're sending you back to the Strip, 2016 style. Thank you, guys.
Danny Cummins.
TV Channel 6, Brian Kell here live as we're talking with Tony and Ann Bishop from McMinnville, and I'm down next to a beautiful vehicle. Tony, tell us about it.
66 Chevy Cobra. It's got a small block board and stroked to 430 cubic inch. Got 250 shot of nitrous. Took me about 3 years to build. Painted Ferrari red. We love it. We have a great time. Everybody seems to like the car, especially little kids. I had a whole lot of little bitty ones waving and stuff at me.
I tell you, this is fantastic. How long have you had this vehicle?
5 years. It took 3 years to build it, and this is our 5th year.
Do we dare want to say how much spent on this vehicle? No. We've had different, and Ann's over there laughing too, we've had different folks tonight that have been like, hey, I spent this much, others have been like, no, I don't want to talk about it. But is there anything special that made you want to invest in this vehicle 5 years ago?
No, as a kid, I remember watching shows, and of course, I fell in love with the vehicle myself. We went to Smokey's probably 6 years ago. She had never heard of one. Went to Smokey's, I saw one across the 4-lane, and we walked over and she fell in love. She said, I want one. So I raced super late model for 15 years, and we sold them, built it, made it. We're driving it. We're loving it, having a good time.
Good deal. Tony, Ann, thank you guys so much. I guess y'all are enjoying the strip tonight?
Oh, yes. We enjoy it every year. We look forward to it.
Well, this has been a blast, and really what makes it a blast are vehicles like this, being able to see it, and great folks like Tony and Ann Bishop. Tony, Ann, you all enjoy the strip. We'll send you back to the strip right now here on BLTV Channel 6. BLTV Channel 6. We want to thank everyone that helped make this possible tonight. Kelvin Bond, Karen Wilson, Mark Gribble, Matt Mooneyham, also Tammy Vinson. Those people have been invaluable to us on the television side to bring this to you live, and also we'll be bringing it to you if you're not having to be watching this after the fact, on getting it edited and put out there for all you all. Other folks that helped make this event very special for Ben Lomond employees involved Shannon Hamilton, Harry Felty. Greg Smart helped us out on both ends of this, both with some stuff for employees and also helping get some interviews in through here. And Jeff Carter, great view of the bucket truck and working with Kelvin Bond to be able to bring that to you. That was a great added benefit this year. So just on behalf of everyone involved with BLTV and also Ben Lomond Connect, we want to say thank you for watching. Whether you watch live or whether you're watching this after the fact, thanks for making this a part of your viewing schedule, and special thanks to all the organizers, Mary Walker, also Chris Terry and that gang that are bringing this to you on a special time. Check out their Facebook page for a chance to be able to find out about the 2017 version that'll be coming back to you in McMinnville and also here on BLTV Channel 6, as we brought you every one of these over the years, and it's been a pleasure serving you in that capacity. So for everyone involved with Ben Lomond Connect, and I'll go ahead and speak for those that are involved in this event as well, and Meals on Wheels, in which let's not lose focus of that. It's been another fun night, another fun year on Back to the Strip. So for the 2016 Back to the Strip, we bid you adieu from the Strip here at the headquarters of BLTV Channel 6. See you next year.